Hello and welcome to Founder Activity. The job interview is your chance to shine and show the employer why you're the right fit for the role. But with so much on the line, it can be nerve-wracking to know what to say in such an important setting. That's why having a clear and confident communication strategy is key to acing your interview. In this video, we'll guide you through the art of effective job interview communication. From answering common interview questions and highlighting your strengths to selling your brand and asking the right questions, we'll cover everything you need to know to make a lasting impression on the interviewer and land your dream job. So, if you're ready to take your interview skills to the next level, then tune in and discover what to say in a job interview for maximum success. An interview is intended to be a discussion in which you and a potential employer can determine whether you are a good fit for the position and the workplace environment. Giving specific answers and posing targeted queries can positively affect the interviewer and affect their hiring decision in your favor. Moving on to choosing the right opening line for your interview. Introduce yourself and discuss what you know about the company at the start of the interview. The following 5 statements should be made at the start of your interview. Number 1. It's nice to meet you. Having a positive first impression on your interviewer will make them more likely to remember you after the interview. Establishing rapport and professionalism through a polite introduction creates professionalism. Number 2. I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me today. Thanking your interviewer for the meeting after introducing yourself demonstrates respect for their time. Although interviewing you is a part of their job, demonstrating this additional courtesy for their time can give them the impression that you value the opportunity. Number 3. I have read the job description. It demonstrates your initial interest in the position to say that you understand the job description. You might demonstrate your attention to detail by describing which parts of the job description motivated you to apply and schedule an interview. Number 4. I did some research on your business. While some job seekers read the job description to comprehend the requirements and duties, doing more research about the business demonstrates your interest in both the company's culture and history. Because it demonstrates that you will still want to work with them after doing your first study, interviewers value candidates who take the initiative to learn more about the firm before the interview. Number 5. I'd like to know more about the business. Mentioning your want to learn more about the business demonstrates your sincere desire to understand the history of the organization from the viewpoint of a founder or current employee. Even if you're the one being interviewed for the position, your need to find out more about the business suggests that you still need to make a determination about whether or not it will be a suitable fit for you. Moving on to how to speak in an interview. Asking questions, expressing your interest further, and outlining your strengths that make you a great fit for the job can be helpful during an interview. 12 items to mention in your interview will be discussed further. Number 6. I'd like to work in this position. Starting the interview by expressing interest will demonstrate that you are genuinely interested in the job. Be prepared to discuss how various facets of the role connect to your qualifications and talents and why you find them fascinating. Number 7. My qualifications and the job description are exactly compatible. Sharing that your qualifications match the job requirements might open up a conversation about your experience in similar duties and goals, in addition to demonstrating to the interviewer that you read the complete job description. Number 8. How can I do better in this role? It demonstrates your want to succeed at their business if you inquire during your interview about how you can flourish in the position that you applied for. Along with having the necessary qualifications for the job, your ambition to do even better can set you apart from the competition. Number 9. How is my performance in this job evaluated? You can get ready for your possible employment by knowing what firm values in terms of performance indicators. Asking the interviewer about performance evaluations demonstrates your desire to achieve and surpass the company's objectives. Number 10. What difficulties are you presently dealing with? You can learn what abilities you might have to offer to the organization by finding out what its present problems are. Your ability to overcome obstacles and deal with difficulties in the present are also demonstrated by this question. Great, let's take a quick detour to founderactivity.com, where our blog is filled with fantastic articles to help you ace your job interview. We've got all the insider tips and tricks you need to make a lasting impression. And don't stop there. Our website is packed with amazing resources to give your career a boost and sharpen your skills. Number 11. What objectives does your organization now have? Many businesses have objectives that reflect their future vision. By inquiring about their present objectives as a business, you demonstrate your commitment to go above and beyond your minimum requirements to contribute to their team. Knowing the company's objectives may also help you decide if you wish to contribute to their vision. Number 12. I can pick up the job responsibilities rapidly. Expressing that you can pick up the job responsibilities quickly is crucial when an interviewer questions you about your capacity to execute the job for which you are seeking. If you lack experience in the duties that are directly connected to the position, this might be a useful addition because the company would probably value knowing how quickly you can pick up new abilities. To give the interviewer a cause to consider you even if you don't have as much experience, be prepared to discuss how you picked up different job obligations and skills in previous career experiences. Number 13. I am able to collaborate with others. Even if the ability to work independently is essential in some jobs, employers will also want to know whether you can get along well with others. To demonstrate your teamwork, empathy, and communication abilities to an employer, think about talking about previous experiences you've had working with a team. Number 14. I have previous experience in this position. Inform the interviewer if you have experience in the field for which you are applying. Quick learning is fantastic, but the interviewer's choice can be influenced if they realize you might not need a lengthy or additional training. Number 15. My work is something I take seriously. To demonstrate to the interviewer that you understand responsibility, talk about how much you care about the work you do. An employee that takes pride in their work is probably also concerned with the company's success. Number 16. Every day is a pleasure for me to go to work. Inform the interviewer that you look forward to going to work each day and that your continued presence is essential to realizing your long-term goals. This can demonstrate to the company that you have good work ethic and you are committed to your position. Number 17. Allow me to tell you a story. Making the interviewer feel like you have what it takes to succeed the job requires more than just what you say about your skills and attributes. Discussing a real-world work situation or previous employment enables the interviewer to picture how you'd apply those talents to your current career. Although presenting examples of how you've applied your abilities in actual situations is valuable to companies, talents and attributes are more vital. Moving on to what to say following the interview. These 6 statements can help you end your interview on a strong note. Number 18. I found it interesting to learn more about the job. Express your excitement for the job-related information you learned. You might further express your interest in the job by telling the interviewer that you appreciated learning more about it. Number 19. I think I can handle this work successfully based on what I've learned. You might give the interviewer the impression that you care about whether you and the company will get along by saying that you think you meet the expectations. This demonstrates that you carefully considered all they had to say and only decided on your capacity after learning everything. Number 20. What are my next steps? Your enthusiasm in getting a job. Your enthusiasm in getting the job is demonstrated by asking the interviewer what your next steps are in the procedure. You won't have to wait for the interviewer to respond. You'll be more aware of the next steps before you leave the interview. Number 21. I am eager to begin. You can demonstrate that you are prepared and willing to move on with the hiring process by displaying your excitement for the position. Because of how eager you were to start working, the interviewer may be more inclined to put you in a more favorable light when discussing the potential applicants with the manager or business owner. Number 22. I look forward to a favorable response. You can further demonstrate your eagerness to start by telling the interviewer that you anticipate hearing from them. Tell the interviewer that you are eager to hear from the next person if getting a response from a manager or company owner is your next step. If you want to make a nice first impression when you are called, you can think about asking for his or her name. Number 23. I appreciate your time. Thanking the interviewer for their time before they depart shows honesty and respect. By demonstrating to them that you appreciate the value of their time, you can demonstrate your professionalism in a big way. That's it for today, guys. I hope you had fun watching this video on what to say in a job interview. For more career tips and advice, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content and press on the bell icon to stay tuned for more videos. We will see you in the next video.